What happens when you've gone as deep as you can go with one breath? With holding your breath, with holding on, with being in control and doing it all yourself. How deep do you have to go before you're forced to let go? Hanli Prinsloo is an 11-time South African freediving record holder. She's also a filmmaker, an ocean adventurer and conservationist. For more than 13 years now, she's been a competitive freediver, locating herself deep within the ocean that she so loves.
Who are you? Where do you come from?
I grew up on a farm outside Pretoria. We had 2 dams and 2 rivers, and my sister and I grew up believing we were mermaids. And we had a mermaid language that we could only speak to each other underwater, and we had to run from dam to river to dam to swimming pool to bath to be able to speak this language.
My sister has been such an inspiration to me for the incredible heights that she's reached, the incredible things that she's achieved. And it's been amazing for me to be able to sculpt this weightlessness and freedom that she has in the water and put that into a sculptural form. Hanli has to have that incredible strength and determination, the hardness of the rigor within which she has to move in order to maintain and attain this gentleness with which she moves underwater, as though she's a mermaid again. She becomes this magical creature because of the strength of her determination.
After high school in South Africa, Hanli went to Sweden to follow her childhood dream of being either an actor, a journalist or a gamekeeper. It was there that she had her first encounter with freediving. It was the beginning of a unique, lifelong relationship with the ocean.
I was wearing this ill-fitting semi-dry suit and scuba fins and this really bad mask that ended up giving me eye squeeze. It was ridiculous. When I came up, my eyes were red. And we rowed out into this fjord, and I swam down and I sat there, and it was totally quiet. But I just remember having the sense of, this is where I want to be. You're trying to be like water, and water has no resistance. It has nothing you need to break through. You can just be completely soft, and the water brings that out in me. When I'm diving, I feel a lot more at ease and a lot more graceful than I do on land. On land, you need to manage or in some way maneuver through hard obstacles in different ways. In the water, you don't have that. For myself, the closest I can to what I call God, what people can call what they want to, when I'm in nature. That's my worship. I think that has to do with stillness. I think it's when we're still that we realize it's not just about us, and we're not where it begins or ends. Lying still, being very relaxed at the top of the water, not diving and moving, I can hold my breath for 6 minutes. As my life and my freediving travels this parallel path, they reflect each other. And my life reflects onto my freediving, and the challenges crosses into each other. And it's almost as if I need to take what life is giving me, the lessons I need to learn, and almost like the laboratory I need to be working in to solve certain things, happens for me in the water.
Buongiorno.
Okay, what do you want to start with?
I want to see your breath.
Douglas Hill is a world-renowned muscle activation therapist. He works with professional sports people in South Africa and around the world, helping them to optimize their performance by releasing blockages. He and Hanli began working together after meeting at a freediving course that she offered for big wave surfers.
Freediving is not so much about holding your breath, it's about how you breathe before and after.
Doug, in your work, you work with the fact that we experience our world through our bodies.
Sometimes when you can't hold your breath any longer, it's kind of learning that that's okay, or learning to let go of that and not be afraid of that. And in letting go of the fear, then the body says, oh, well, in that case, I'll let you go further. Remember the elements in fear. Fear is not always about scary things of failure, sometimes also scary things of success.
I had been married to a fantastic Swedish person, and him and I separated 3 years ago. Then 2 years ago, I decided to dismantle the film company I'd been running and the film work I'd been doing and focus only on the ocean. So it was almost as if I was moving further and further out on a narrow limb alone towards what I needed to be doing, and letting go of more and more safety nets.
In 2010, Hanli put all her energy into following her passion, and she focused exclusively on spending as much time as possible in the ocean. It was a busy year. She had her freediving career, she was teaching freediving courses, and she was sought after as a speaker. But her biggest activity was founding the I Am Water Trust, which promotes conservation through people's direct experience of the ocean.
I think there's a misconception that if you are following your dream and you know what you need to be doing in life, that it will be easy. And that's about as untrue as it can get. It's frightening, because when you know what it is you want to be doing, everything is at stake. And a year ago, it all fell apart.